Dear students, today we are going to look at marketing agencies. What are the marketing agencies? We are talking about the various middlemen who are involved in carrying out the market functions. And these middlemen or middlewomen we are talking about will be individuals and could also be agribusiness firms that perform specialized functions in moving the commodity from where it was produced to the consumer. And the marketing agencies could be individuals who are working independently. It could be partnership, it could be large firms, it could be cooperatives, and it could be also government corporations. Now, marketing agencies or the middlemen could be classified into 4 broad groups. And these are merchant middlemen, agent middlemen, speculative middlemen, and then we have processors and manufacturers. So let's take them one after the other. Good. Now, when we talk about merchant middlemen, they are groups of middlemen who actually take title, or otherwise they take ownership of the goods that they handle. They buy and sell the goods for their own gains, but not on behalf of anybody. And they could also be classified into rural buyers, wholesalers, and then retailers. Now, the rural buyers, they actually undertake the initial assembling of produce from the various scattered markets. We made mention that agricultural produce actually come from scattered locations. And it's these rural buyers who take them from various scattered locations into a centralized point. And the rural buyers could be farmers, they could be landlords, shopkeepers, other cultivars, wholesale merchants, they could be processors, they could be cooperative, government organizations, and what have you. Though we are saying that the merchant middlemen buy on their own behalf, but rural buyers could also act on commission, buy on behalf of somebody. Good. And they may also provide credit and transport facilities. Okay, they may provide credit to those who are producing so that when they produce, they will buy. And they provide transport services to cart the produce from the various scattered locations to a centralized point where other buyers will also come and buy. Then you also have the wholesalers. They also take the product from the rural buyers, okay, to sell to the various retailers or to other wholesalers in other domestic or foreign market. And also they sell to processors and manufacturers. Now, these wholesalers, to be one of them, you need a lot of capital because you need large assortments, okay? So they normally take loans so that they can be in business. Why? Because they have to deal with large quantity of produce so that when people get to their end, they can get whatever that they want. They need large capital in order to do this work. So conditions for effective wholesaling, you need a place of business with accounting and communication facilities, okay? Because you'll be dealing with a lot of retailers, you need an accounting software to keep track of all your buyers, okay? And then you need a communication facility so that you can communicate with all of them. And as we said, you need access to capital. And then you need good knowledge of product that you are handling. If even you don't have it, you need to employ somebody who has good knowledge of your products, okay, so that they can advise those who are buying accordingly. The retailers, actually, they obtain the product and then break it into small units, into forms, and also into locations that people can easily get access to. Okay, and they may buy from either one wholesaler or from several wholesalers, either on credit, okay, so that they can sell consumers. And again, frequently retailers, they sort, they process, they repack the product to suit consumers' individual requirements. Okay. One marketing firm or a wholesaler may have a number of retail outlets to sell the product to. So that is about the merchant middleman. Apart from the merchant middleman, we also have the agent middleman. What do the agent middlemen, what do they also do? The agent, unlike the merchant middlemen who buy on their own behalf, the agent middlemen do the business on behalf of a principal. In other words, they do the business on behalf of somebody. Okay, so the goods they handle, they don't own it. They will handle those products on behalf of somebody. Their main purpose is actually to bring both buyers and sellers together. Okay, and then they charge some commission. So example of these agent middlemen are commission agents and then also brokers. Commission agents, for producers and wholesalers, you want to sell your produce at so many places, but you cannot be there physically at all the places. So you need this commission agent to take your produce to these places to sell. And based on the quantity they are able to sell for you, they are paid some commissions. Okay. So the commission agents, they do not usually bear risk since they are operating for their principals. Okay. Now, when we talk about the brokers, unlike the commission agents, okay, who actually they handle the products that they are dealing with. Brokers don't handle products. All that brokers do is to bring buyers and sellers together, and then they take their commission, and that is all. They go away. Okay, so brokers, they don't take title and they don't physically handle the goods that they are dealing with. The actual transfer of ownership takes place between the original buyer and the seller. The only work the broker can do is to offer some counseling or intermediary advice for a fee. Okay, so the brokers, they offer wider market than that will otherwise, because what they do is they try to find out who needs the product and who has the product, and then they connect the two people together. Then we also have another group of middlemen we call the speculative middlemen. They are referred to also as hoarders and spreaders. What they do is that they speculate, okay, that, maybe prices are going to increase in a particular time. So they try to buy the products and keep it so that as and when price goes up, they can enter the market and sell. So they earn profit from short-term price fluctuations in the market, okay? And these speculators could either be wholesalers or they could be retailers. And if you want to be a speculator, it means you are willing to take greater risk because you are anticipating that the price will go up so that you can sell. But sometimes you buy and keep, but the price may go down. And when it goes down, you turn up to lose so much. They also perform a very useful function in accounting we call an arbitrage. That is a simultaneous purchase and sale of an asset in order to profit from the difference in price. Well, with this function, what they do is that they try to find out where the product is and where the product is not. So they buy it, and when they see that in this market there is shortage of the product, they quickly cash in to go and sell over there. Okay. And then when they know that in this market there is an excess over there, they will go and buy it and then send it to an area where there is shortage. So they tend to exploit price differentials of identical or similar product on different markets or in different forms to make their money. Then we also have the processors and manufacturers. They are merely firms that undertake some actions on the produce to change their form. So they do some kind of processing. Okay, sometimes they function as buying agent also in the producing areas. They change the form of the product and then put it in their wholesale shops and also undertake some wholesaling of the finished product, the various retailers.